Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing with my gearbox mounts that I'm going to weld to the side of the tunnel. I weld nuts on the inside of the boxing I've done, 3mm plate steel, bend it up. Just mark out where I want the holes. Even spacing, so I know what the spacing is, and it makes it easy for me to make the other part of the gearbox mount. Then all I do is put a bolt in the vise, and then I make sure there's no thread showing above, so there's none of the splatter could like stick to the thread, and then you go to unscrew it and it ruins the thread as you wind it out. So that's why it's spaced up with nuts and washers under there. And then yeah, just make sure you clean the scale off and clean the edge of the nuts a bit, and then weld them on with that bolt. And then you got captive nuts in there inside your boxes, which will go. This is the driver's side one. I bent this on my dodgy bender as well, 3mm plate. Didn't like it, but I did it. Yeah. Something like this. This one's gonna go. So I wanted to get a curve this piece up the side here, because I wanted to get a fair bit of weld around the top. I'm gonna box the sides and everything, stitch it the whole way around. Probably brought it the whole way around, but you can see it's in line with where the gearbox mount needs to go. You'll have two captive nuts on each side. Need the same on the other side. Similar kind of thing. Oops. Whoa. Give me this, that's mine. But yeah, so just wanted to show you how I welded the nuts in there. Using some old, I think it's a Nissan 10x1.25. Same with the nuts. It's all old Nissan stuff, so I got boxes of it. So I weld those on. So I bend them past 90 degrees as well, slightly, so that it sticks out from the curved shape of the actual bottom of the car, gives room for the nut. So yeah. Stay tuned, more to come. Windy. There's no bits of slag in your next hole. Magic. You got threaded. Happy day. Alright, now to weld them to the car. So we'll tack these bad boys on. Literally just lining it up by eye, somewhere I think is nice, and then I'll just make the rest fit. Other one. So that one goes there, lines up across there, da 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 da. That one lines up on there. This one's actually half on this other mount that's already here, which is made out of like 2mm plate, so that's gonna be sweet, nice and solid, can blaze into that. So that's why I made this one taller up the side, further up the side, so I had like more surface area. This gearbox is pretty heavy, so we want to make sure it doesn't rip out of the side of the tunnel. At the end of the day, it's only 0.9 sheet metal, whatever it's made of, the car chassis, so there you go. Gonna box those up now. Now it's easy, just like cut little cardboard templates around the outside and then transfer it on the steel and fill the holes, basically. Paint her up, then we make the middle bit. Just gonna put a bit of use a bit of angle line across there, I guess, 2-inch. And then I've got old S13 toe arms. I'm going to cut the bushes off, so I'll have a bush either side. Side is soft mounted. Still very firm though, there's not much movement in those bushes. The original mount we had in Cat's car originally was this single pivot design, which is what the Z box comes with. From factory, they run a single pivot design. So this was bolted to the bottom of the box up there. So, but we used to find that you'd miss a lot of gears going from third to second, and I attributed that to the gearbox being able to twist, was because the car had 360 kilowatts and quite a lot of power. So I'm going to try and eliminate any gearbox movement to make the shift nicer. But yeah, more to come. Alright, I got welded all the boxes onto the tunnel. Got a bit of plate steel mounted at the bottom of the box, a couple of bits of angle line, drilled some holes in it. Just got to work out how I'm going to mount this to this now. So I got some old Nissan S14 arms, factory ones, which this goes in there. So I think I'm gonna cut these off through here, and then we'll cut this off here somewhere. I'll take those. Cut those off there and weld them onto there vertically, and I'll cut the other piece off the other arm and weld it onto that top plate. So it'll sort of go like that. Wing, picture? Yeah. Something like that. We'll have the bolt hole part on that side and the rubber bush part on this side. Okay, that's what we're going to do there. Let's make it up. And there you have it. So you make a gearbox mount out of S14 lower control arms. Happy days. Same arm. Cut one end off, cut the other end off, turn them around, join them together, hold them up there, blaze them on. Nice little tight bushes, not much movement in them at all, but enough to make it soft mounted so it doesn't vibrate through the car like a piece of junk. But yeah, can unbolt here, can unbolt here, can unbolt here. 3 places. So we should make it easy to get in and out. And we've got the exhaust to think about now, which is going to come down this side, obviously. And then fuel lines. So. It's yeah. Might have to get some mobilized tube, flat exhaust tube flattened. Come down, come under here, come around the brace, and then up into the tunnel, go back. What's with the lighting? Low lighting. More lighting. There we go. Yeah, because normally rotary, the exhaust is on this side, which has this big nice opening, so you can come down. Miles of room up there. And it has this hump molded into the side of the driver's side footwell, which lets you run your exhaust down that way, but which we could have done, but if we had a crappy Toyota motor, but we're not. We're going to do RVs, which are obviously better for numerous reasons. So we'll go down here, move the fuel lines over to the other side, get some aftermarket stuff anyway, because these are probably too small for what we want to do later on. One of those is a brake line, but we've got to do a hydro, so it's going to be modified anyway, so it's going to come off. So yeah, we'll get some oversized 3-inch tube, maybe 3.5-inch up at the start, then come around, go on this side, come around just after the cross member, go up into the tunnel, and then down across, because the exhaust on the FD comes out of here, the driver's side. So stuff to do. Just a little bit annoying because I wanted to run the car on its guts, and it's going to prevent me from going completely on its guts. But yeah, pretty happy this is in now. The gearbox mount. If I had used an actual like a GK Tech shifter or one of Agus's kits, the shifter would have lined up perfectly in the center of the factory hole, but didn't have one today, and it's not really in the budget right now. Might get one later on, and that way I could eventually get the center console for the FD and put it on and make it look nice inside and everything. But yeah, not right now. Just want to get stuff done. It's taking too long. So next, now I've got the motor in and I've got that all leveled up with the chassis. We can get back to work on our diff brace and work out the angle between the diff pinion and the output shaft and the gearbox. So, more work to do. Oh yes, and always make sure you wear like a white t-shirt when you're welding and fabricating. It's the best. ilovedrift.com.au. Check out the stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned.